I wanted to start by asking you then quite a broad question about some of the key elements that commonly lead to success in ABM programs in the work and the various projects that you've worked on across your career.
Yeah, from my ABM Essentials training and from everything I recommend to clients, I think there is a sequence that you need to kind of get right up front. And the first thing is defining what ABM actually means for your organization. Because of course, one-to-one ABM is light years away from a one-to-many program using a programmatic tool. And there are so many different versions of ABM, I think that it's open to confusion. So I think the first thing is define what ABM means for your organization. Then you need to make sure that you've got executive buy-in to that strategy or that approach. And then you need to socialize that through all the key stakeholders in the business that are going to be involved. And obviously, most clinically, it's got to be sales, but it could be customer success, it could be product marketing. There could be multiple teams within the organization that you're going to want to play. So if you've got it defined, you've got it signed off and approved and bought into by senior execs, you've got it socialized across the people that you really want to play. Then I think it's about developing, well, what is our ABM strategy? Are we looking at a handful of growth accounts? Are we looking at a number of different vertical markets? Or are we actually looking at top of the funnel, volume-based lead gen, for want of a better phrase, but obviously more focused than that if we're thinking about specific accounts. And then you've got to get into account selection process and making sure that's done well in a proper way of scoring and thinking about which account should be in. And only then really can you now say, okay, let's press go and start. So I think the foundational elements are absolutely mission critical. And once you've got those in play, obviously, whether you're doing one-to-one or one-to-few or one-to-many or a blend of those, you need to approach each of those, in a discrete and appropriate way.